From Midland, Odessa, and Big Spring, this is ABC Big 2 News at 10.
Each other, which is like it's hard because I didn't just lose the love of my life, but I really lost my best friend, the person I would talk to about anything.
Now at 10, a local man is being remembered tonight as a loving husband and father. Brock Banlowe died at the age of 27. Good evening, and thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Madeline Bierster.
And I'm Carson Bush. So tonight we are hearing from Brock's widow about his life and impact here locally. ABC Big 2's Rob Duke joins us now live in the studio.
Rob, this is just a heartbreaking story.
Well, that's right, Madeline. The couple had just moved from Odessa to Midland, where they bought a house 2 months ago. They were preparing for the rest of their lives together, but Brock Banlowe passed away suddenly.
You want to take a picture? Cheese!
Brock Banlowe was a goofy dad who would not mind putting on a show. The 27-year-old had many dreams. One of them was to have a family of his own. And Brock had that. His dream became reality. He married his best friend, Victoria.
Because we were always laughing, giggling, there's singing songs, dancing with our kids. We were the cliche couple that were like, you'd probably gag around.
The two had a young boy, this fella right here, named Beck. Beck is a carbon copy of his father, Brock.
And they call him Chocolate Brock because he's literally a tan version of his dad.
Victoria has a son from a past relationship. Together, all four made for the cutest family. But this story of love is a heartbreaking story. Brock died recently. His death was sudden. Victoria asked to keep the cause of his passing private for now.
He was the first man I ever met that made me feel beautiful. He loved everything about me. He was an honest man.
Victoria said Brock would help anybody. He was a hard worker who took care of his family. His friends knew he had a great sense of humor, and there was no doubt Brock was a great father, spending any free moment with the kids. And for Victoria, Brock was the light that lit up her world, which has since grown dim. The two were married for 1.5 years, but they never had a proper wedding. Victoria and Brock were saving up for one. The two were busy planning for that special day 2 months from now.
This man was going to be the man who was going to cry when I walked down the aisle. I know it.
Brock knew how to make his life partner happy. He picked the perfect ring.
You're giving them something that you think they'll cherish forever. And he gave me the perfect ring. I had to go pick up my wedding band by myself because he never got to put it on my finger.
Brock's legacy is his family. It's the house he bought with Victoria. It's the ring he gave her, promising his love forever. And if there's anything Victoria wants Brock to know now, it's this.
If there's anything after this life, we will find each other again, and he told me he'd find me, and if I could tell him anything, I'm going to find him again.
Victoria said her world has stopped. But of course, life keeps on going. She returned to work while taking care of funeral arrangements. Victoria shared a GoFundMe on Facebook too, and complete strangers have reached out to her and donated to help her family in this difficult time. Live in the studio, Rob Duke, ABC Big 2 News.
Wow. Thank you, Rob. We are sharing that fundraiser right now on yourbasin.com. You can also find it on the Your Basin app. Download it tonight and get breaking news alerts and updates right to your phone.